J-Lo, and she was asking for it to stay fair, begging the umpire to make it be that way. She'll find her way back to the box.
The one-armed Carlton Fisk. Please be fair, but it wasn't. And here comes Anderson again. Every pitch is so precious now, and yes, Sierra Harrison still warming in the pen for the Tigers. You got to empty the bucket today, right? Because there's no tomorrow if they lose.
No, you lose this one, you definitely go back to the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and you don't want to have that be part of the conversation. But I love the way that Larissa Anderson brings her whole infield together. This is maybe the most intense moment that they've had as a team, and they want to live on to play for these seniors tomorrow.
Huge moment in this game, in this season. Gold now down 0-2 after just missing a grand slam. Pulled the string and got her.
Change up confidence to be able to pull the string in that count against this hitter way out in front. And as a hitter, when you let the barrel go, you were expecting to make contact. She knew right away she was going to be way ahead.
2 away for Kelly Torres. Sends it to the shortstop. Laird squeezes it, and Pennell does her job. Duke leaves the bases loaded as we head to the 7th.
Big moments call for big players, and Pennell steps in, gets out of the bases loaded jam.
Alabama, Tennessee coming up after this game on ESPN. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. Duke just left the bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th. Loaded them up with a couple of walks, an error, and an on-a-gold strikeout, a Kelly Torres pop-up. And Missouri, 3 outs away from tying up this Super Regional at a game apiece. Abby Hay, RBI, her last time up. Cassidy Kerr sits her down. For the 3rd straight year, the NCAA Division I Women's Lacrosse National Championship game is on ESPN. It will be Northwestern and Boston College. They play in Cary, North Carolina. Northwestern going for back-to-back titles and 9 overall. Boston College won one back in 2021. Memorial Day weekend, always the big weekend for both men's and women's lacrosse. Catcher Julia Crenshaw.
And the national championship for softball used to be Memorial Weekend, and so I remember sitting in OKC at like dinners and lunches watching lacrosse. Now our championship pushed back by a couple of weeks.
Center field, Jennings makes another grab at center.
That was a scary one. I thought that might have fallen out of the leather the way that she approached that catch, but she covers so much ground. And the way that you have to run to be able to track that ball, you got to stay on your toes. If you are a heel runner, you're going to bounce your eyes and lose the ball. So not only is she fast, but she runs with great technique to be able to track that ball.
A little luxury, both Burgess in left, Jennings in center. They've made some great plays, including today. Kara Daly now up against Curd, who entered in the 4th inning to replace Jayla Wright, the starter. Strikeout that Kerr got on Hay to start this inning was her first of this game. Got the win yesterday when she relieved right. But Duke only able to put together one run in this game so far. Jennings again. Duke down to its last inning. Tapia Freeling, who has 2 home runs in the Super, and then Baker. Matt, and here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Duke, or else we will have a game 3 in this Super Regional. Tapia right into Hayes' glove. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now Francesca Freeling, who has 2 home runs this weekend.
Yeah, she's been seeing the ball the best of any of these Duke hitters. A solo shot doesn't do it for you here. You've got to be able to put 2 runs across to extend this game. But the way that Freelig's swinging the bat right now, she has the most confidence in the starting 9.
Duke with just 2 hits today. And this is a team that has been one of the best offenses in the country. Top 12 in average coming into the Super. But Krings, McCann, and now Pinnell in the circle, shutting them down.
That's a commitment, Kim.
Big time. White paint yesterday, going for the gold today. Change it up.
I think I'd wear the shirt, not the paint.
I think that would be a wise thing. Sarah Goddard has come out on deck to hit for Jada Baker, who has struggled 0 for 2 today.
Now, knowing the way that Freeling loves to hit velocity, you go back with the changeup. If I'm in the circle, I go back to that changeup, bring it down under the hands of Freeling, see if I get the swing and miss.
Smack just foul down the third baseline.
Well, that's one of the pieces of that changeup that maybe needs to be shored up a little bit is the location. She leaves it kind of high, which makes it vulnerable to get contact. So with the ball up in the zone as a hitter, I felt so much more confidence trying to go up and get a changeup rather than having to chase down in the dirt.
Just got a piece of it.
That was a beautiful rise ball. That swing and miss. I thought that was going to be a swing and miss, but look at the barrel control of Freeling to be able to touch it up enough to keep the at-bat alive.
Just 7 home runs all year. She's got one in back-to-back days in Columbia.
I mean, Tardy Bell's ringing on that velocity coming out of the circle. She's a little bit late expecting the changeup. You can't sit in between those 2 velocities. You need to make sure that you are on time for the ball with more velocity and then be able to sink into your legs to keep the barrel back on the changeup.
Another 2-2 fouled back.
Great battle by Freeling to be able to just keep this one alive on balls very questionable close to the zone, but she is not going to leave it up to the home plate umpire.
Pitch number 9 of the at-bat on the way as Freeling reties her shoelaces. Gives Crenshaw a chance to chat with Pinnell. Set the SEC single season saves record this year. Is trying to tie the NCAA saves record for a season. Popped her up.
Hitting for Baker will be number
Sarah Goddard comes in to hit for Jada Baker. First time we have seen her this weekend. 0 for 3 in the postseason. 0 for 2 in the NCAAs. Postseason including the ACC tournament that they won. Take strike one.
With the changeup. I mean, that is the piece that makes Pinnell so hard to attack, because you got to be ready for that change of speed.
Just missed, and Goddard held up.
Everyone on their feet in attendance.
Duke has won 12 straight games, last losing to Virginia about a month ago. Strike three. Pinnell does it again, and now has tied the NCAA Division I single season record with their 15th save of the year, and that forces a decisive Game 3 to see who will go to play Oklahoma in the World Series.
The fight of these Tigers is on full display. Why they can't win Game 1, that's up to Larissa Anderson to figure out. But this is a team that loves to play with their back against the wall.
Here's our Capital One rewarding performance.
Hey, huge hit in the 4th inning. Scored 2. The errant throw by Davidson made that happen coming in from right field, but that was the difference in this one. They scored 3 that inning, and it was enough to push the, if necessary, game tomorrow.
This is the updated bracket. Still waiting to see who will play Oklahoma when the World Series starts on Thursday. Missouri now 5-0 in elimination games in this NCAA tournament. We will have Game 3 for you scheduled for tomorrow. Coming up next, it's Tennessee and Alabama. Game 2 of their Super for Jenny Dalton Hill and the rest of our crew here at Columbia. I'm Pam Ward as we say so long.